So now, Museveni finally assents to the copyright bill,
which is okay.
And now it's a law in place. The copyright law and the neighboring rights, the way they call it, it's now a law.
It's now a law.
It's no longer now a rumor. Take away the cut. Law-Eddy Kenzo and his faction, they are jubilating.
We are all supposed to jubilate as all creatives. The only problem I have with the law, they pushed it to the bigger chunk of the creative industry, which is music. But you know, the copyright goes into acting, goes into actors.
The guys have been on the forefront of it.
So that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
I'm saying the whole idea around it was okay. It's a very good thing that we have laws in Uganda. We have like copyright laws. But I feel like it was more skewed. Like nobody came out to actually explain very well to what happens to the other creatives. Some know, some don't know. So I feel like other creatives were sidelined, which is okay because the music industry is the biggest chunk of the creative industry anyway in the country or even the whole world.
Now that the copyright law is in place, Karina will say that ours are going to have money. You're not going to see the things of like Bampeyo.
No.
Them also doing Ruseki.
No.
No.
That's the only problem. Because at the end of the day, you expect media houses, bars, and stuff like that to actually pay you guys, which is okay. They would pay you, but they're already paying a lot of taxes on a lot of expenses that they're already running.
Law-Eddy Kenzo, ngakuli abayimbi, yalaunchinze copyright management system. Baina akuma kalinga
nakalabe bagiyita
nyange. Bagenda bakasama bala era ono Kevin kayina okujja kayina ogenda ku Kevin ono kayina ogenda eri mu Black Panther.
They are distributing it.
Kati bagala bakasama bidongo bati mu system yo.
But yeah, anyway, by name.
Olukuba olima lwankulowoozaako ngeri Kenzo afuna.
Kenzo ngeri
example ya Kenzo. Kenzo aba afuna. Wokuba olimba lw'omuntu mwalira ku bbaala. Kuuma. So how viable and how applicable is this copyright management system?
Applicability is going to be tough, as everything new. First of all, mindset change for the consumers and even the artists themselves, because now they know there are certain things that they're going to have to obliged by in terms of the taxes, some of the things that they have not been worrying about most of the time, because now copyright is there, so they're going to be tracking your money. So there's that tax part of it.
Yeah, it's going to be taxed as long as you're earning.
That's okay. It's okay as long as you're earning.
Yeah.
Then going back to adaptability, these bars, do they have actually the money to pay the artists that you're talking about just because I played your song?
What do you mean? These bars are supposed to be paying money.
Money to who?
To the musicians, as long as they are playing the song.
And it's okay. Yes. And it's okay. I like everything.
Yeah.
So one thing is
these bars are because these guys are, for example, but like I won't mention bars.
Do you know how many bars have closed?
But
ever since COVID.
But they're also standing there because of these guys' arts. Creative.
Are you sure?
Yes. So what do they play when they're
Let me tell you something.
What do they play? They play music.
Also, something around this device. We need to actually examine the device because I haven't seen it work. And not water it down.
It's a Ugandan made.
Yeah. That whole factor has how maybe it has been tested. We'll wait and see.
Of it.
Yeah, and then you see, I was checking on online, and there's an account of Black Market Africa. Had a couple of questions that I felt like they were actually valid questions. First of all, he asked, can the bar owners tamper with the device? Can they tamper with the device? Then he asked another question. Can DJs bypass it? Because does it count like BPMs and what? If I'm using my phone, USB stick, how sure are we? And then he actually asked another question. He actually had a lot of questions. Who audits the data?
Who
audits the data?
I think the collection site. The UPRS, everything. Yeah.
Then what about privacy and surveillance? Remember, if now, because you're telling me it's recording, meaning the other conversations that are happening within the bar.
Doesn't record.
It does.
Just sends a notification that your song have been played. Doesn't need
what is the privacy? Because it needs to function while it's listening, right?
Yes.
Meaning it's listening to other conversations. Like I'm here with you right now, music is playing in the
I
background.
it's only listening to what is being played there.
Yeah, what is...
That's the music. Because already this music has been already submitted.
It's always been submitted.
Yes.
But you know how music works. There's BPM, sound and stuff like that. Yes. There are those things. And then how artists, how are they independent? Like, are they getting notifications? How is it going to work?
For me, the skepticism I also have, if the BVV machines of the Electoral Commission failed to work at the time of elections,
and they were imported,
and they failed to work,
some worked.
I'm just maybe
some worked anyway.
I'm just imagining how they're going to work in remote areas, in rural areas. How is it going to apply in an area where there is no electricity?
But then how do you play the music? But they said for commercial purposes. Now, going back to the statement of this is going to be installed in commercial places. You've talked about big bars, Black Panther, Kevin, and all of that. There's my Chikoni bar down there. So, how many of these things are going to be distributed? And then also that person in that bar, that small bar, is he supposed to pay, and how much? Like, what is the rate of me paying? Because every business is different. Because media houses are also paying, everybody is paying. If my bar is small, yes, it's big, but it's small to compare to certain bars. Am I paying the exact same rate? And if so, and if I'm not paying for this, if I'm paying for the same rate as a big bar, then I'm not going to make money.
Does it use internet? Power? Is it rechargeable?
Somebody actually asked that question. Are you going to use the the power? Is it running on solar? So there are a lot of things that they will have to come out and
but they even say that it's going to be a requirement for you to operate a bar. You must have that machine within your machines. It has to be installed there.
As we have there on Twitter. Nagamba me, you have a right to play my music for free. Media houses, and I saw Honorable Balam na Achwagira.
Azawi so kuchitingawo. What is Museveni saying?
Andy,
because Museveni jakubanga ina music oyo. You get my point? Ujakwesanga Museveni is the one who owns Azawi's music. So we have to first get the contract, the documents from Museveni, the rights from Museveni.
That's why Balam asked her, please ask your people. We say we sign somewhere.
Yeah.
And for us, we are very okay playing music. Otherwise, if
I was an artist, I will not accept my music to be played for free.
So
pay me.
I feel like we need,
because you must earn from your profit,
which is true.
Yes,
but we need, and I'm happy that it has actually happened.
Yeah,
I'm happy, but how are we implementing it? You know, Ugandans, we have this thing like we go on a high, especially for example, anti-pornography bill. We went on a high and then we went low. How are we implementing it? But then also, is it that implementation? I need to understand. Like a business is going to float. I feel like everybody's we're all like speculating the laws right now. But like I said, businesses vary. Now media houses, some of them are trying to stay afloat. Some of them don't have like many TVs out there. I know they don't have clients, and that's a fact. And they're trying to get what they can, but then sometimes they promote your music and they play your music. How are they going to pay and compete with the other guys? Is there like a rate? So they need to break it down. If it's a bar, it has this rate, like, okay, 10%.
And how are you grading the bars?
Exactly. And then how are you also grading the TV stations?
Because you might grade me because I'm in Kololo, but yet my returns are not
exactly
as big as a bar in Jariwajal.
So also, are the DJs going to pay? Because I can be a bar and I'm ready to pay for certain music for certain artists, and then the DJ comes and plays different music. So implementation of the law is
now in an event that a musician is performing
his own music.
What happens? Okay. If that musician is hosted,
they will have to check and say, oh, on this particular day I was actually performing at that bar, so don't charge them. But you know the thing. Have you seen the thing?
I've seen it like this.
No, it's round.
Yes,
it's circular.
Actually, for me,
but I feel like
when we talked to the minister, I was with Kasoko. The minister told us these machines are very many set house that are going to install them everywhere,
which is okay.
The Minister of Culture told us
installation is very okay, but I feel like they owe it to the people to educate us how it works. Me, I'm happy for the copyright law, but not for the music part. For me, what concerns me as a creative. So those parts I want to sit down and actually read.
Does this copyright also going to apply all your past people who are doing content?
Yes,
but my
it has
videos
to
are
help.
there.
It has to help. It has to be implemented.
So I can submit my works. Yeah,
that's the whole idea. That's why I'm saying the big chunk is being taken away because of the musician, which is okay because music contributes the biggest percentage, even worldwide. But then there are certain other aspects of
but these guys of
rights.
movies should earn from this.
Yeah, guys of movies, but
those guys put in a lot.
Yes, but good thing I'm now connected with the movie industry in terms of Play It Loud. And recently we had a conference with them. But also, whatever you're chewing, whatever you're cooking, do people want to chew it? We also need to, now that we have the copyright, we also need to upscale our standards because now they're going to judge us based on that. Because now, if you want me to pay extra for your Ugandan movie, it needs to be quality.
Needs to be quality.
Because at the end of the day, people have no watch. Well, people stream pirated things.